Hello guys, in this tutorial I'm gonna show you the link button and the LinkedXform modifier and the difference between them. So how and why we use this link select and linked button. For instance, let's think about that we have two boxes and we want to link this one to this one. For doing this, we just select the one which we want to link and press this button, and then when you bring your mouse to the object, you see this two rectangles appears, and you press mouse button and drag, and as you see this line appears, and when you drag the mouse to the second object, it appears a little bit different, and you release the button on the second box, and as you see it's linked now. And how we test it: so if we can move this, it moves by itself, but if we move our second object, our first object moves exactly with it, and we can even rotate it like this, and it will stick as it was the part of this model, but it can move by itself too. For instance, if we want to rotate it, we just go to the frame 100 and press Alt key and move it like this. Let's move it like something like this. Okay, and when you go back we see that it's rotating by itself. And now let's rotate this one. Let's rotate it like this. Okay, now as we see, the box is rotating because it's staying the same. Let's change the box rotation back, like let's delete this and see the difference. Okay, now let's rotate it negative way. So okay, now let's see the difference. Okay, as we see, it's rotating on its own and around this object because it's linked to this one. Maybe we can change the rotation type in order for you to see the difference. So let's rotate it like this. Okay, now as you see, it's rotating on its own and around the object because it's linked. And this is the link button. And what about LinkedXform? So we use this LinkedXform. Let's delete the keys. Okay, and just a quick reminder, if you want to unlink this box from this one, just press this one, unlink selection button, and that's it. It's no more linked to the previous one. Okay, now let's imagine we have a box. Okay, something like this. We want this box to be linked to both of them, but partially. For instance, I want only this part of the box to be linked to this one, and this part of the box to be linked to this green box. So how are we gonna do it? If we link the box to this one, it will move entirely like this. Let's see, but we can't do the link to the second object because the first link will be removed and the box will stick to the second one, so to the latest link. So let's unlink it, and for this, the LinkedXform modifier comes handy. So first we right click to the box and convert it to the editable poly. By doing this, we are able now to control our object with the subdivision level. Like we can select the vertices, move it, we can select the edges, and move them. We can select the polygons and move them, and etc. So what we need to do is select these vertices, because we want this part of the box to be attached to this one. So while these vertices are selected, we go to the modifier list, hierarchy for modifier list, and we go down and find LinkedXform. Okay, I have something wrong with my 3ds Max, so this dialog box comes comes often, but you just ignore it. I'm probably sure that you won't have this error when you do this. So if you have this window appears, just press OK and ignore it. And now LinkedXform come here. So you just press pick control object, and it's basically the Max asks you what object will control these vertices. So we pick control object and choose the box. Okay, and when we select the box after that, these vertices will be linked to the object. But this part is still not attached. Okay. Some people advise that we can just link this object to the first one, and when you do this, the entire box will move. And when we move this box, these parts are moving, and when we move this one, the entire object is moving, and it means it's not handy for us. So we unlink our box, and what we need to do is select these vertices and then LinkedXform to this object. But if we go back and select this one and go back and select this one, it gets messed up because it doesn't know what to do, but it's still linked to this one. Let's see. So we need to do something else. Let's press Ctrl and Z. Okay, let's make sure it's working. Okay, so what we need to do is we add edit poly modifier upon on the top of this LinkedXform. We add edit poly modifier, and now this time we select these left vertices, and then we add next LinkedXform, and then pick control object and select the left one. And now let's see if it works. Okay, this one works and this one works. So whenever you need to attach any vertex to any object, you need to add extra edit poly modifiers and select the vertices this way. And now let's see if they work. Yes, it's attached exactly as we wanted. It moves even when we rotate, but try not to go this way because the vertices polygons get flipped and the results will be ugly. So try to move it in a reasonably manner. Okay, I hope you liked this tutorial, and see you next time. Bye.